So like my time with the shower posse, that was short lived. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a little bit of work, and immediately I'm passed it off. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I wanted the luxuries. You know what I'm saying? Of that life, but I won't really try and do that life. You know what I mean? So the work they gave me, that was it was small. You know what I'm saying? So you was gonna have to flat foot it. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna have to hand to hand. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna have to corner rock it. And that just wasn't my style. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't built for that, and I'll be the first one to say that. I won't try and do that. You know what I'm saying? So I handed off, and immediately in my thinking, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have somebody else do the work. You know what I mean? And I'll reap from it. But like I told you, that didn't turn out too hot. You know what I mean? But I did, even though it was short lived, I did get this. That was my first time actually being a part of some type of organization, if you could say that. You know what I'm saying? It was about four cats. You know what I'm saying? I did get an opportunity to see when the work came in. At that point, the most work I had seen at that time, you know what I'm saying, being coke, was probably about. I saw my man's brother bring it in on the airplane. It wasn't as strict. Traveling wasn't as strict as it is now. Like I say, this was in the late 80s. So probably like 89, 88. I ain't 100% sure. I can't recall the dates, but it was the late 80s, I would say. And he had it tough. He came in, you know what I'm saying? I rode with them to pick him up from the airport. He had it tough, you know what I'm saying? He had I would say he had probably a big eight, you know what I'm saying? A big eight, that's 4.5 ounces. And it was fish scale coke. Um, it was, that was that good stuff, you know what I mean? And anyway, so, I did get to do that, you know what I'm saying? I did get to go out to the club with them a little bit. They were true rude boys, you know what I mean? And it was fun, you know what I'm saying? But when my partner messed up the pack, that got me cut off, you know what I mean? And that's cool, it's cool. It didn't really, it bothered me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was more so into the luxuries, you know what I'm saying? Reaping the benefits of the lifestyle. I wasn't really trying to do no flat foot, none of that, you know what I mean? So it didn't work for me. And like I said, that most of the time, when we was getting a little bit of work, we would sell a little bit to the chicks that work with us or whoever worked with us, and party with the rest. You know what I'm saying? We was sniffing and making the coke cigarettes and lacing the blunts, all that stuff. But so I wasn't really like into that life. You know what I'm saying? About that life, I was more just wanted to, like I said, reap the benefits, the luxuries of it. You know what I'm saying? So time went on. That was over with. Time went on. You know what I mean? And my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, man, this cat, we was best friends, you know what I'm saying? Well, we became best friends. It just so happens he was married to this chick that her brother was real big in Jamaica, and his brother-in-law was real big, you know what I'm saying, in Jamaica, Queens, that is. And they had a little ring, not a little ring going on. They had a really, really large ring going on. And so it started with, I remember when we first, me and him used to just hang out, shoot ball, drink beer, stuff like that together. And just so happened one day he had about 3 ounces of weed, smoke. You know what I'm saying? We was going to move that, but that was slow. That was slow. And you weren't making that type of money out of it. And so that was short-lived, and he was talking to me about his brother-in-law. He was telling me, yo, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get put on, I want you to be down, me and you, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? And I was with it, you know what I'm saying? Because remember now, I'm just thinking about the luxuries of it. I'm not really thinking about I gotta get out here and sell it, blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't really my thinking. So when we it finally came to the point, you know what I'm saying, where it was getting ready to happen. And he let me know that it was going to be coming to VA, and, you know what I'm saying, they was going to want to meet me and all that. So I remember I think it was a Saturday morning. And I went over to the spot to meet him, and we all took a walk. It was 4 of us. And we took a walk, and he was telling me everything, you know what I'm saying, how it was going to work, you know, and all that. So the way this thing was set up is that, you know what I'm saying, they was going to send the work down there. We was going to run the work off, and we get paid every week for running the work off. So I was like, that's cool, you know what I'm saying. I did have a job at that time, but that was cool. And but remember, I don't even think about, well, how we going to sell it, who we going to sell it to, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, the only thing I sold was to the people that I worked with, you know what I mean? And they was talking about a whole lot more cocaine than that, you know what I'm saying? But I was with it, and I think probably they went back to New York, and they had somebody drive the work down on probably that Monday or that Tuesday or whatever, I can't recall, but it wasn't long. And we started off with an eighth, you know what I'm saying, with a big 8. Again, that's 4.5 ounces. And 125 grams. And so we was, you know what I'm saying, my man, his brother, and me. That's who it was. And his brother was younger than us, but his brother probably had more connects than we did, you know what I'm saying, as far as moving the work. So, you know, me and him would ride around, we drinking and blah blah blah. Well, we weren't drinking when we was riding around making moves. That was one of the rules. We don't do any drinking or anything while we out there working, conducting business. So I remember we was riding, and you know, it was making moves or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but I really won't, you know, I was just like pretty much with him, you know what I mean, really, if you look at it. And I guess the first week went by, man, and I remember I got you know, got to see everybody get paid. It wasn't but 3 of us, I mean, I'm saying, and my man, he was the one to give us the money, you know what I'm saying, to pay us. But his brother got like $1,000, and I got $500. So I'm sure he got, you know, more than both of us. But I was like, you know what I'm saying, yo, how he get 1,000 and I get 500? He was like, well, he sell it. You know, he been selling it. He got customers. You don't have nobody really. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. And I was like, dang. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now the 500 at the time, it was cool to me. I mean, it would have been, but when I saw that his brother got what he got, I really wasn't feeling the 500. So that probably went on for about a month, and I was like, yo, I want to get that 1,000. So to myself, you know what I mean? So I started meeting people, man. I started talking. We was going out to the clubs and all that anyway, and I just started talking. Remember I told you I went to school in VA. In Richmond, I went to school on all 4 sides, north, south, east, and the west. And so I did know people. It was just the fact of, you know what I'm saying, getting in that community, getting in that group, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't in that group, you know what I'm saying, when I was in school. But I knew people, you know what I'm saying, and they liked me, you know what I'm saying, because I used to dance and rap and do things like that. And so, you know, I knew a lot of people. And most of them was out there, you know, getting money or whatever. But anyway, so I started talking to people, you know, boom, 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 you know, and the work we was getting was starting to increase, you know what I'm saying. I remember when we first got hit off with the whole brick, you know what I'm saying. That's a whole kilo, whole kilogram, a kilo of coke, a whole bird, you know what I'm saying. And we was getting it in powder, and we got that whole bird of powder. And I probably moved out of that whole bird of powder probably about, I would say about 9 ounces, you know what I'm saying, as far as through my connects, you know what I'm saying, because it wasn't no flat footing. We weren't doing no flat footing. We was supplying those who flat foot. We was supplying those who sell, you know, we sold to drug dealers. So I think I got 750, you know what I'm saying, and then and I can't recall, so I don't really want to embellish, you know what I'm saying, how it really went, but I think I got 750, and then, you know what I'm saying, we started going, moving up, and it's eventually I got up to $1,000. I was getting $1,000 a week, and at that point, you know, I was getting that 1,000 no matter what happened, you know what I'm saying, whether I sold this or whether I sold that. But it's rolling now, you know what I'm saying, it's rolling. So I'm getting 1,000, things is popping, you know what I'm saying, and now we getting ready to start getting hit probably. So we probably, at this point, we moving probably about a brick a week, a bird a week, you know what I'm saying, and so now we moving, You know what I'm saying? And I think we probably got up to this point now to where we get ready to get like our first 3 joints. You know what I'm saying? And um, we kind of graduating. You know what I'm saying? We graduating. So we getting up to the point, like I said, we're going to start get. I think we're going to get like 3 joints this week, and we already got them. We already got them set up.
Price mess.
iPhones.
Yeah.
You need to end that. But you still paying for it.
Cause I got what?
But you paying for mine. Separate of that one.
Ever?
Mine was $10 a month.
I think this one is too. I don't ever see it.